My name is Clive Thomas, and I have the pleasure of co-hosting our signature hosted safari under the Celebration of Wildlife brand to the Masai Mara in October each year. This short piece of footage that follows gives you a good idea of what you can expect to enjoy when you decide to join us.
The most exciting adventure that I could offer to anybody, that I would take somebody on, that I would do myself, it would be to take a safari to Africa. That's in the Masai Mara in Kenya. It's big cat country. It's where people know us from. It's where we've worked and followed the marsh lions, a group of lions that we've followed now for 35 years. And what we can bring to people on a trip like that is the intimacy of knowing those cats as individuals, of knowing what I always say to people: if I was to spend just one day in Africa, I would spend it in the Masai Mara, because there's such variety. It's why so many TV shows are filmed there. If you want to look for elephants, for buffalo, for all the plains game, for the giraffe, for the browsers, for the leopards perhaps, for the cheetahs, you're going to find it right there in the Masai Mara. In fact, we even have a base very close at Governor's Camp, on the other side of the river from Little Governors. And so I think what we've now got with the celebration of African wildlife and cultural life is a lovely mix of great event management from Prestige Promotions, wonderful food, the most idyllic campsite surrounding that marsh, birders' paradise, 2 or 3 game drives a day. We bring in some of our friends from the Maasai community to explain to people how the Maasai have lived side by side with wildlife in this area for a couple of 100 years. The celebration of wildlife is great value for money. I can go and stay at Little Governor's Camp tomorrow, but only once every year can I do a celebration of African wildlife and cultural life. And what Clive Thomas has done so well, who heads up Prestige Promotions, is to actually add that value. That anybody who's interested in photography can actually, in a week, learn how to take pictures in a completely different way. And that's only just the beginning of it. We bring in other people. We bring in Warren Samuels at times, who's a videographer, who works with us on some of our television programs and who can help people capture the video side of photography. My wife Angie is there to help them with Photoshop and processing their images. Believe me, if you can't learn to take better pictures in the week that we're on safari at Little Governors, ain't no hope for you.
It is the experience of a lifetime. You have to come, you have to try it.
Absolutely wonderful, so absolutely.
Highlight of my safari was seeing 3 leopards together yesterday, which I never thought was possible, so it was fantastic. I've had a great time.
We came back to get more of the set. It was just fantastic.
I do hope you enjoyed that short introduction to a very enjoyable event. For a longer version of the footage, please visit our website, and even better, why not ring and talk to me personally? I'm Clive Thomas. You'll find me at 01442 879000, or you could send me an email on clive@prestige-promotions.co.uk.